guys, we're just going to make steamed vegetables today. This is what I've got in my fridge that I'm going to make. I didn't know what I'm going to do with them. I didn't know that I didn't have any meat available. So I'm going to try steamed vegetables as a side dish. It's easy to get your kids to eat it because I'm going to have broccoli, I'm going to have red peppers, and I have carrots. Basically, that's what I said was it's easy to get your kids to eat it because I'm going to put cheese on it. And I'm going to steam it on a little different way because I'm going to use some broth in my steamer. I'm also going to have some garlic cloves, like 2 large garlic cloves in it, and also the pearl onions. I'm going to use that. Okay, so I'm going to get this broccoli ready for the steamer. I'm going to keep the stem because that's actually a pretty good part to eat as well. First of all, I've got to peel off these little leaves and sprouts on the side. So, and then I'm actually going to remove the stem. I'm going to cut it into, basically it's not that large, so I'm going to cut it into about 4 pieces. And it's very tight, so just be careful when you're cutting it. And now you cut out the outer portions of the stem so you can reuse what's left in there. Because the middle part is very tender, I tend to keep that and not waste it. Just cut off all the areas where you see the outer part of the stem. And chop into a bit smaller pieces. Now I'm going to cut up the broccoli florets. I'm going to keep them separate because when I steam the vegetables, I'm going to steam the stem portion first. So I'm going to cut all this up very quickly. And I'm going to keep it separate again from the stems so that I throw it in a different stage when I steam. Otherwise it's going to be a little uneven and I don't want the florets to be overcooked. You want all those vitamins in the broccoli and you want it to cook it so that it's very bright green. Next I'm going to work on the carrots. I'm just going to bring 3 carrots. This will serve about 2 to 3, maybe 4 people, depending on your appetite, especially for veggies. So I've already washed them and I'm just going to cut off the ends of it. And I'm going to peel it. I'm going to wash it again quickly, just to rinse it a bit. Then I'm going to cut the rest of the carrots into chunks. So I don't like them too thin, especially when I'm steaming, so that you can actually get the whole, like the taste of the carrot instead of it rather being so. Okay, now I'm just going to cut up the 2 garlic cloves roughly in half. And what I'll do is I'm going to throw in the garlic cloves into my steamer. I'm going to bring over my carrots and my broccoli. The steamer is filled right now with 2 cups of water and about 1.5 cups of chicken broth, free-range chicken broth. I'm going to throw the garlic in. I'm going to turn it on to the maximum heat, and I'm going to let it steam for about 10 minutes. Okay, I'm just going to cut up the red pepper right now into chunks. Now it's about 10 minutes. I'm going to throw in the florets and the red peppers. So I'm throwing the red peppers in first. And I'm going to throw in the broccoli. What I forgot to do was cut up the small pearl onions, but I've cut them in halves, so I'm just going to throw them all over the sides, just so that it adds some additional character to it. And I'm going to cover it up for another 7 or 8 minutes. Now I've got the steamed vegetables ready. I've just put it aside. I'm just going to use my tongs and take it out. So it's been on the steamer for just the carrots and the carrot stems for about 16-17 minutes, and the florets and everything for a little while longer. And now I have some grated cheese I'm just going to put on while the vegetables are still very hot, so this will melt really quickly. This is a very good way to get your kids to eat it because it's going to be really hard to separate the vegetables from the cheese. The cheese is going to melt right on. So it's really good. The cheese adds flavor to anything, so I really didn't have to really salt these vegetables too much. I'll use these regular marbled grated cheese that I just grated. Okay, there you have it. Steamed vegetables with cheese, some carrots, broccoli, and red peppers with cheese. Enjoy.